Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I was going to go for another walk today and take you all along with me. Unfortunately, the weather has put a stop to that. It is raining and it's quite horrible out there. So instead, I thought we'd talk a little bit about my experiences with insomnia and how it has affected my life so far. It might be quite a long one, so make a cup of tea, coffee, gin and tonic if you're feeling fruity, and get comfortable and let's start talking. I've been having trouble with sleep since I was 15 years old, so give or take a month or two, that's roughly 14 years. It all started when I was in year 11 doing GCSEs and the stress of doing well with those exams to get into college, study different things. I didn't know what I was going to do when I left school. I think it all just came to a head one evening when I was in bed and I was just lying there and I was awake and I just could not fall asleep. GCSEs were over, went to college, didn't do very well in college, so I dropped out. That was more stress and more anxiety about what I was going to do in the future. And the stress and worry of not being in college and not having a job made the insomnia so much worse. There'd be days and nights where, obviously nights where I couldn't sleep and days where I just felt like a zombie. Like I'd just be so tired. And I tried so hard to not fall into the pattern of sleeping during the day because I couldn't sleep at night. Obviously I couldn't do that. I found that really difficult. People were saying, oh, you're supposed to stay up all day, go to bed as late as you can. I just couldn't do that. I would not sleep during the night and then sleep during the day. And that made my sleeping pattern just so backwards. I'd basically be nocturnal in a sense. But there were some days I'd get into bed after following a sleepless night and still not sleep. And I think the longest amount of time that I've been awake for is, I think it's 2.5 days is the longest I've gone without sleep. But I slept so well following on from that. I can't remember how long I slept for. I think it must have been about 20 hours, 20 odd hours I slept after that. And you think that following a sleepless night, most times you sleep the following night because you're so tired. And it almost gives you a false sense of security that your sleeping pattern is going to get back on track. And for me, it certainly did that, but my sleeping pattern would not be back on track. It would be sleep one night, sleep the next, not sleep one night, sleep the next because I'm so tired, not sleep the next night, and so on. Things did get better after that briefly because a family friend hired me in their company, which was tremendous. I was working full time. I could afford the insurance and tax on my little moped that I had. So things got better soon after that. Unfortunately, insomnia came back and I would not sleep, go to work, sleep, not sleep, go to work, sleep. That over and over. I didn't see the doctor about it. I just thought, oh, it's just one of those things. It got better before it will get better again. It didn't. This time it brought on depression. I think I was feeling depressed for about a year before I said anything to anybody. I don't know why I didn't say anything sooner. I had love and support of my family around me and my friends. That was, really nice to have that. I just didn't say anything. I don't know why. As I said, I think it's just a lot of people struggle talking about that kind of thing, and with the thoughts I was having brought on by the depression, I was scared that if I told the doctor, that would be it. Like, I'd be in a psychiatric hospital for the rest of my days. That wasn't the case. It all came to a head. Me and Mum had a falling out. I mentioned that I'd been feeling depressed and I was having, dark thoughts and suicidal thoughts. And she said, right, taking you to the doctors, we're going to get this sorted. Went to the doctors, got prescribed sleeping tablets and antidepressants. And the sleeping tablets were just a godsend. Like, having a normal sleeping pattern just helped so much. And coupled with the antidepressants, granted, they made me feel like a zombie for at least 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. I was feeling almost similar to having a sleepless night. Increased my appetite, like I was eating so much. But they soon started to pick my mood up, and for the first time in a 1.5 to 2 years, I was feeling so much better. Just felt great. Just like, yes, got a new lease on life. Like, this is great. The sleeping tablets weren't something I was supposed to be taking every day or every night. They're just to help you get back into that routine of sleep. I got back into that routine of sleep and stopped taking them. And for a third time after that, insomnia came back again. That obviously brought my mood down. So my antidepressants had to be upped. I wasn't re-prescribed sleeping tablets. I don't know why. Just something the doctor didn't do. I don't think it was anything malice by it. I think it was just, yeah, we'll up your antidepressant dose and see if that makes a difference. It did, but the sleepless nights brought on another mental illness. It was quite a serious mental illness. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but I soon did find myself in a psychiatric unit. Before I was admitted to the psychiatric hospital, I was under the care of a CPN from a children's mental health service. I was 16 or 17, I think, so I was classified as a child because I was under 18, and they were just a superb help. Just can't fault them enough. They sorted appointments with psychiatrists and got me back on sleeping tablets, which just helped. And my antidepressant dose stayed the same, but I was also taking another medication for this other mental illness that I've just mentioned. All of that was brought on from insomnia. And I regret not saying anything sooner, because if I had said something sooner, all of that could have been avoided. I mean, it's all well and good looking back on it now and saying that. I don't know for sure if it would have all been avoided. I think the majority of it probably would have been. Can't change the past. 13 years I've been struggling with my mental health. I thought this would be an easy video to make, but I've been sat on my sofa in front of my camera for nearly 2 hours, and I think I want to stop talking. If there's one thing I want to end this video with, it's the saying, it's okay to not be okay. If you're struggling, just seek help. Talk to someone, your friends, your family, your doctor. They can all help you, and it's something I wish I did sooner. I apologise if that was a bit of a heavy video after my last one making buns. I wanted to cover a wide variety of subjects and make videos about different things. I promise tomorrow's video will be more upbeat, so if you want to check that out, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.